baadaye nilisema tu connect hiyo kitu pale permanently hii charge pad like hiyo. This one.
Muturi Amasi, kindly
But
mute your mic. Okay, so before we get started on prospecting, before we start prospecting, uh, good. I want us to be able to know what we must have or what we should know. The must have. Let me have that as heading 1. Then I should do 14. Okay, so what we are doing today, we are using we are prospecting through social media. So we'll do both Facebook and LinkedIn. I can't set a target because this is an open-ended session. So we'll just go with the flow. So first thing, we need to know our target audience or our target prospects. So now I'm doing this as an SEO copywriter. So I'm targeting. Actually, I'm doing this as a digital marketer. Let me just put it that way. So I'm targeting any business owner um, who has a website. Let me measure on a website. Who has a website? Okay, with the preference being in the US. Our core offer here is digital marketing. So this is both SEO, copywriting, social media management, and community management. The tool we'll be using here is chat. Do I really need something more than that? I doubt. The process will be gap spotting. So we'll do gap spotting. Then use AI to write cold message. Then DM. After DMing, I will record the outreach. Anything I've missed? Anything I've missed? Anything I've missed? For gap spotting, actually it's in the chat GPT. So for chat GPT, I'll use a prompt which I'll write right now, which targets pain points, desires, triggers, and emotional um, and emotions. Okay, so I hope we are all together up to that point. For those who've joined late, I'm just laying out the plan that I'll follow. So I'll be using LinkedIn and Facebook. I'll do gap spotting. For LinkedIn, I'll majorly go to my connections because I think I have a number of new ones. Then after spotting their pain points or whatever they're going through, then I'll use ChatGPT to give me a cold message, which now I'll use to uh, to 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 prospect. Okay, so we are supposed to come here. So so I'm starting a new chat. Then I'm giving the AI my brain. I'm giving it my perspective. I'm giving it my idea so that it can help me come up with a good cold message. So I'll tell it I am doing a cold outreach to business owners in the USA. I will give you. Actually, let me remove in the USA because sometimes ChatGPT is too obedient. It will put USA in every call message. So I'm doing a call outreach to business owners. I will find out. Someone raised their hand or something. Okay, guys are transcribing. So I will find out the gaps, pain points. Uh, you will take their role as the business owner and come up with realistic goals had the business been used. You will also identify what uh, could push them to act now. Then you help me come up with a friendly conversational cold message that will feel both empathetic and valuable. It is also important to know that even though I am pitching for my digital marketing skills, I first want to diagnose them and see whether we are a fit. So the CTA should should be an open-ended question that tries to find out where the business sits currently, or um asking for a chance to demonstrate how the results could be of benefit to them. The call message should be clear, concise, and avoid fluff. From the message, my expertise in digital marketing should come out from how I support my observations. Mm, they should be able to know the wrong as they read the email. I think that's okay. Uh, okay. Okay, I think it's ready. So let's see. I hope LinkedIn won't disappoint me. Mm, okay, so let me go to my profile, then to my connections. So these are my recently added connections. So I don't want to go deep kidogo. Uh, okay, I can start somewhere here. Mhm. Actually, let's start, for example, with Joe Gilbert. So I've opened his profile at in a new tab. Wengen Properties. Let's see, Wendy. Um, Real estate broker, not really. General contractor, business owner inspector on the level. I can not really. Mhm. President, CEO, president, founder, called up here, president, owner, with authority tracking. That's the third one. Uh, the last one, the last one, the last one. Mhm. So even though he has the open to work, I suppose, let me just check him out. Okay. So this is our first guy. He's called Joe Gilbert. He owns Joe Windows Cleaning LLC. Come on. Okay, no problem. What's this doing? So what I'll do, Joe's window cleaning. Let me see if it copied. It did not. I don't know what's happening with this thing. Okay, I think it has. So has that page load? I'll try see. I'll try searching for his name on Google. Just window cleaning and pressure washing. Mhm. Definitely it has to be this one. So I'll want to open the map on a new tab. Then I think I can use this one to know the website. Joe window. Joe's window. So this is the business. So I'll just copy this, take it to charts. I think the owner is called Joe Gilbert. So owned by Joe Gilbert. Then so I'm looking for indicators. For example, they have 18 reviews. So I want to see. Let me open the website in a new page. Okay, so this is actually I need to sort by newest so that I see the latest review. So a month ago, those came out, did an amazing job. So okay, it's a good thing they reply, but then I'm seeing a gap. Now, as a digital marketer, when you're replying to reviews, you're supposed to use your keywords. So, for example, they are a window cleaning service. So when someone tells you they pressure washed our deck, so they're supposed to say, "Thank you, Russell. Glad you were able to pressure wash your deck." So things that people will search for, so it will help them. But then I will not go for it because that's a low hanging fruit. Then I'll go to their website, which is this one. So contacts. Contact is a contact form. Okay. So I'll just and here is their Facebook page. I think I'll have interest, and that's the email. So in case I want, I can go to their email. So they do this in Metro Atlanta, where we serve our services. Then about Joe. Then they have blogs. So this would also be of interest. So so the latest blog is May. Okay, so that's a gap. I can do the blog for them. So latest blog is May. Then I think I have a problem with the structure of the homepage. So the homepage lacks conversion elements like why choose problem statement. Then just not to drag these two from. This is their Facebook. So last updated last year, which is a problem. Uh, Now they have two websites. I don't know whether they both perform. You see, so that would also be a problem. Two websites links two different websites listed on Facebook. Facebook dormant since last year. I think that would be enough. I don't really have to go too much. So I'll give that to chat, then see what it will give me. So I took a quick look at Joe's window cleaning online, noticed a couple of things that seem easy to fix but could help more people feel confident choosing. For example, there is no clear section to explain where someone should pick you, no problem, no specific customer struggle, and your last will make the site feel a bit quiet. Also, your Facebook has to different websites and if this were my business, I'd tighten up the homepage so it answers big questions people have, then make your online info consistent across platforms. Before I say more, I'd love to hear where things stand on your side. Or if you prefer, I can show you what cleaning up these areas could look like so you can see if it would be useful to you. Happy to help if you want to explore it, Lawrence. So basically, my chat is usually not, it's not too bad. For example, the output it has given me, oh, actually, I was here. I was reading this and you guys were not seeing. So it has given me a response which I'll just paste here. Uh, so I can just break down this. It's open. Uh, so I'm just breaking it down for readability. Then what I want to do is go back to their website. They had a Gmail. I think I'll also send the same message as an email because I noted that guy is not active on LinkedIn. So in case he's not active, then the message will just so send that. Then I'm going to compose an email. Then I'll go back to the website, copy the email, paste it to Gmail. Mhm. Then the headline: two quick wins for you today. Then I'll just shoot. So I've sent um, the LinkedIn message and I've as well sent the email. So that would be it for that guy. It's 9:30. Time is running very fast. Then we have Wendy, 1 month, 2 months. So she's rarely active. If I was an executive VA, I'd pick the fact that she doesn't post as much because this is 2 months ago. She shared this a month ago. She's only sharing, meaning she doesn't have time. Executive assistant. Okay. Let's see what this business is all about. Properties. Let's see, one gen properties. Okay, she looks a bit confused. So I'll just keep her. to avoid wasting time on her. Then I'll pick authority tracking. So it seems there is nothing like authority tracking. Let's see on Google. So he doesn't have a website. He doesn't have anything. Um, and neither does he post. Uh, so what I'd do for this, because there is no information online, I'd ask, because he's a connection. Um, so hey Helen, I'm trying to locate you, and I don't seem to find you. Is that so, or am I missing something? So since I can't track his businesses, I'll just ask him that. In case he answers, then if they are there, I'll audit them then. If they are not there, then that will be an opportunity for me. So that's Alan Wheeler. I think we can look at. Let's look at this guy is open to work. So this is Rogers. Mm, Rogers painting. Will we really find something? Mm, I don't think this would be him. Was there the guy on the photo? Thirty-nine, 73, 93, 71. Those are his. Let's see whether they end like that. You see the website we have out there. Now this is someone who is doing a serious business. Mm, so from the LinkedIn image, I think this would not be him. Uh, but I'd really be interested in hearing this guy out. Rogers Painting OC. Let me just, because I'm here, Rogers Painting OC. Problem is, has a one pager email, not well structured, and I am not sure whether uh, it is doing any business for him. So since I was there and I see they have the email there, and nothing will happen to me if I send them an email. So that's what I'll do. I'll just send them an email. So, hi Roger, I took a quick look at these and I want to share something that might be helpful. Your site is a simple one pager, which is totally fine, but it's not structured in a way that helps people understand what you offer or why they should reach out. There's no clear breakdown of your services, no trust elements, no guidance. Because of that, if this were my business, I'd start, and I think I'm getting bored with this. I'd start by giving, before I add more, I'd love to know things or okay, so I can take this as is. There is no arm. Then I think I'll just edit this just for readability. So I'll remove this because it may come out in a bad image. So you could start by giving the page a clear flow that shows what you do, who you help, and what makes you the saver choice. That alone usually helps turn all this. Before I add more, before I say more, before I add more, if you want, I can walk you through what improving the structure could look like so you can see if it makes sense for your goals. Happy to help if you want help. Okay, that's not bad. So for the headline, I'm just thinking, so I can tell him Roger Painting OC is ready for the big markets. Are you? So that's it. No second thinking. I'm sending that as is. Then I think for the benefit of time, we can go to Facebook. Okay. So for Facebook, I recommend going to groups. And I know we've been using Blue Collar a lot of times. So what I'll do today, let me just go to Google, then search for medium sized cities in the UK. So there's Plymouth, Preston. Let me go to Preston. So I'll search Preston. Then I'll go to groups. Then I can go to the local business page. I can go to this. Now this one has 16k members. I could let us look at this. We can come back if it's not something we want. So what we are looking for here is individuals who promote their businesses. We are not looking for a post by a business page. So, for example, that guy, Kitchen Makeovers, Richard Barlow. I just want to know if it's his. So that's his business. So I'd open his link on a new page and open the business page in a new page. Let's see if we can get one, two more. Those are businesses. Richard lives in Bolton. Next doctor and Bolton. So she's a counseling creative therapy. So let me open it a new page. Now let's look at this guy, Richard Barlow. So my first point of looking will be his business page, which is this one. 3.3k followers, which is good. 10 reviews. First thing to see whether they are being replied to. So he's not replying to that. Here he said thank you. Mm, Actually, this is when 2023. Okay, 2022, 21, 21, 21, 20, 20, 2020. So that's one gap. So let me copy. So the it's called kitchen makeovers for your called Richard Barlow. So Facebook reviews. I think the earliest was 2023. Yes, May. Latest is 2023 May. And the fact that he promoted it now in the group means it's active. Okay. So then from there I come. So the page is good, 3.3k followers. Then this is the post. Out with the old, in the sage green serenity. Would you love a makeover? So he also has a website. So I'll be interested. Mm, so today is first, then 27th. 27th is like one should be like one two like 3 days ago. Okay, so 3 days ago. So 27th twice, 24th, 20th, 4 days, 18th 2 days, 17th. So not bad. Not bad. I would take that. Then this is the website. New kitchen. So there's something I've seen you guys cannot see. So the meta title for the website has no location. That is something to do with what we call local SEO for guys who know SEO. Then transform your kitchen, book an appointment, book a visit. Okay, the services they offer, why choose them, what they offer. Yeah. See that there are services here. The service. Oh, so this is like the benefits. Okay, okay, okay. How the service works, the styles, what their clients say. Okay, not bad. Kitchen makeover. Now, the next thing I would do is maybe go to Google. Then I'll want to see the business because it should be in Google Maps. So here it has 47 reviews. I hope these are up to date. So they have 47 reviews. Then I would also be interested in ensuring this phone number is the same one on the Facebook page. It should be. Actually, it's not. The one on the Facebook page ends with 6951. 6951.co.uk. Is that the website? .co.uk, yes. So phone number, that's a problem. Phone number in website is on Facebook actually. On Facebook is different from the one in the Google Business profile. I'll want to go back to the website to confirm. Then so sort these by recent newest. So they have one 4 hours ago. Okay. So you can see for 4 hours ago not replied, a week ago not replied, a week not replied, not replied, a week ago is replied. Okay, I think it does not reply all. He only replies to those which are not 5 star because the two I've seen above are only 4 stars. So replies to some GDP reviews and leaves some. I think that would be good. That's not bad. It's 950. If I were Richard, you be Richard. Actually, I did not tell it to not tell me if this was me because I know it will do that. If this was my business, rewrite the email. Avoid saying if this was me because it can't be. Hi Richard, I took a quick look at kitchen makeovers. I noticed a few things that seem easy to tidy up but could help more people feel confident reaching out. Your Facebook reviews look solid, but the latest one is from May 2023, which makes the page feel a bit quiet. I also saw that the phone number on Facebook doesn't match down on a Google listing. Small mismatches like that can make people unsure if they're calling the right place. Job statement, the title also does not mention a location, which makes it harder for locals to find you. Some reviews, while others are left hanging, which can give a mixed impression, even though the business itself looks strong. These kinds of updates are usually quick to sort out and can make a noticeable difference over how people trust and choose a service online. Before I say more, how things work on Android now, but if you want, I can walk you through. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so that's not bad. Now the problem with Facebook is uh, you cannot edit that message on the when you are typing. When you press enter, it will go. It will go. So what I'll do, let me just paste it on a notepad, then edit for readability. Good. So I go back to where was Richard. Should be somewhere here. So I'll message. I hope it allows me to message him. Yes, it does. Then I throw him the message. Good. That is gone. So we can move to the next person who was Ann Bolton. So view profile. So I'll open her business page on a new tab, and that's where I'll go. For this, I'm not interested in her own page. So no reviews, 212 followers. Uh, okay. One thing. So I'm seeing if I'm a social media marketer, this would be a prospect because she's not posting anything about counseling, which is wrong. She doesn't have any review, which is wrong. She doesn't have her own website. She's using this is a directory which will link you to her own now like listing on that directory. So I'd maybe suggest to her creating a free website or something like that. And that she has WhatsApp here, I could WhatsApp her actually. But then be mindful not to send a lot of WhatsApp messages because you can easily your WhatsApp can easily get banned or something. Mm, so what I'll do, even though now she'll see that I'm messaging from a +254, I just want to ask her whether she has a website. She was called who? Ann Bolton. The UK, it's now 7 p.m. So good evening. Good evening, Ann. Might you be having a website? Her name was Anne, double N-E, just so that I don't write wrong things. Okay, I've sent and she's online. So if she replies, well and good. If she doesn't, well and good. So the essence here is the goal of the first message in your call outreach is always to get a response, not to be hired. Your first goal is to get a response. That should be your goal when writing your first call outreach. And remember what I've always been telling you guys: when you write your call outreach, when you do call outreach, what you're doing, you're only competing against yourself. Actually, maybe you're just competing against maybe the prospect's own interest or their financial situation, but you're not competing against 1,000 other freelancers. And like when now you go to LinkedIn, you apply for a job, you get 3,000 people have applied. Now you're competing against people. So, yep, I think we've sent, should be four. Yeah, we've sent 4 outreaches in 1 hour. And since it involved explaining, then I believed we would have done more had it not been an explainer. So, any questions? Any question? Yes, Mercy?
Thank you, Lawrence. I'd like to ask something.
Mhm.
So, when you go on LinkedIn and Facebook and all those social sites, how do you get to, for example, map out those founders and people that you're supposed to reach out to?
Okay. For LinkedIn, it's well laid out in their profile. For Facebook, you might have to go through their posts to get the context, because you'll find someone, for example, who
Mm,
who has not specified whether they are the founder
mhm,
of such a business or not.
mhm.
Yeah. So you'll have to look at their post whether they are sharing a specific business a number of times on Facebook. On LinkedIn, their headline will sell them out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other question? Okay. If you guys don't have a question, we'll call it a night. Um, just remember to implement, because that's where the secret is. It's not in anything you're seeing on the screen. It's not in the knowledge. It's purely in the implementation. Thank you for your time, guys. Have a good night. Bye.
Good night, Lawrence. Thank you.
Good night. Thank you.